This is P&O and this is the Azura. So let's have a little look at what we've got. Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
So P&O, Hayley, you know,
it's a name
British
we all know.
Brand, a name we know, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, posh out, starve at home, and so, you know, the part of the P&O, I suppose, is part of that P&O. Now, the thing about them, 175 years they've been around, and they know what they're doing. They've got lovely, big, family-friendly ships. This is, you know, one of those, the Azura, one of their biggest, 115,000 tonnes, launched by Darcy Bussell in 2010, of course, be a household name. She's got everything you want, from a big sea screen where you can watch movies at night under the stars to an adults-only retreat sun deck. She's got a wonderful little wine bar called the Glass House, which is run by Ollie Smith, the TV wine expert.
Oh,
selected
really?
32 wines for the people of the Azura to enjoy. You can go and enjoy the wonderful video wall and the Planet Bar, which takes you around the world and around these amazing cities. Keep up with the football if you're a lover of the Premiership and Brodie's in their little sports bar there. Go and enjoy the Strictly cruises, where Strictly Come Dancing comes onto the ship.
Great.
Or sail with people like Catherine Jenkins. Go and enjoy Marco Pierre White's The White Room, which gets rave reviews as well. You've got really good West End style entertainment, big, friendly, family-orientated ships. You know, for the kids, you've got Noddy and Mr. Bump and the Mr. Men Show.
There's such a choice of facilities on here, isn't there? It's incredible.
Yeah, no, there is, and they do cater for everyone. And the thing is, Hayley, that they have these wonderful sailorways, particularly when they sail from a British port, where everyone's waving Union Jacks and you know, the band's playing live music, and you're out there soaking it up. It's brilliant.
Fabulous. And you are sailing from a British port because you're starting off in Southampton, so you might want to do that overnight stay in Southampton, because you can, of course, go to the Marriott for start the holiday.
That's right, the half-price ongoing offer, which gives you free parking and also a chauffeur to take you through to the cruise. So start your holiday a day early. So yeah, you're in Southampton. Maybe you've done the Meon Valley Marriott for £70, absolute bargain. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea after you got on the ship, and then you hit La Coruña. And this city offers incredible vistas because it's situated on this outstretch of land, which is blanketed either side by sea. It's got this wonderful Passimo Maritino, which is a 10-kilometre long seaside promenade that encircles the whole city. It's got the Tower of Hercules, which you just saw there, which is the oldest lighthouse in the world, still operational. It's Roman, 2,000 years old. And you can go up to the Santiago de Compostela, which is an amazing pilgrimage of old. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea before you go to Funchal. Funchal is the capital, of course, of Madeira, what I always refer to as the hanging basket of the Atlantic. It's a beautiful island full of flowers, full of lush, deep tropical vegetation, and these stunningly tall cliffs that plummet into the sea. Amazing views wherever you are on this island. And again, you can go to the covered market where you see the people dressed up in traditional Portuguese costumes selling some of the local produce. You can wander through the botanical gardens where you can see the orchids and the cacti and the iconic dragon trees. Then you can hurtle back down from Monte after you've gone up in the cable car, hurtle back down in a wicked toboggan. Definitely try the local cuisine. The steak on the stone is famous, but I love the espadada, which is the hanging beef on these wonderful skewers that you pull off, and it's so nourish, it melts in the mouth. And of course, walk the wonderful irrigation ditches that are now hiking trails that crisscross the whole island. They're called levadas.
Right.
And they're incredible. Look at those views. Look at that.
It is just the most
stunning
beautiful,
like Jurassic Park.
beautiful island. It is. It's incredible. You probably won't want to leave there, but you've got to leave because you've got so many other amazing places
from
to
there,
see.
From one island that's beautiful to another one that's called the Beautiful Island in the Canaries. And this is again rolling mountains, plunging valleys, sweet-smelling pine forest, dramatic black sand beaches. And it's taking a step back in time when it comes to the Canaries. From La Palma, you're then taking over to Tenerife. We all know Tenerife, I'm sure. Home to Mount Teide, Spain's highest mountain, and the national park, which is incredible. Again, great hiking, great walking in Tenerife for you to enjoy. You're seeing some great images here. I recommend if you're with a family or you just love wildlife to head up to Laurel Park, where you can see an amazing variety of different animals and shows, parrots, dolphins, sea lions and gorillas. You can drive through the Orotava Valley, take it all in from the Humboldt viewpoint, or visit the vineyards and banana plantations that the island has. And of course, you can head out and enjoy the wonderful, and this is quite stunning, the Grand National Park, which of course features Mount Teide. That's Laurel Park that you see, and the sea lion coming out and kissing. I couldn't help it. I've done a really good show, so I want to give the audience a kiss. Then we're going out through to Gran Canaria, and Gran Canaria is stunning because, again, it's another one of the Canary Islands, and this time you've got these wonderful kind of sun-duney it's a different style of island again, with these huge kind of palomas where you've got these wonderful huge kind of sandbanks and sun dunes that you can go and relax in.
Like the desert.
Like the desert, exactly, yeah. And you've got this, again, you've got this wonderful kind of tall mountains, which again are kind of barren but also lush at the same time. You can head into Las Palmas where you dock, which is full of these chic boutiques and tempting tapas bars, and you've got the Christopher Columbus Museum, which is really worth a visit. And you can head into the Arucas Mountains, about 2.5 kilometres away from Las Palmas, and en route you're going to see the rugged north coast and visit Arucas, which is the banana capital, and absolutely stunning. It's famed for its cobbled streets and pretty whitewashed houses and this wonderful Gothic church which is carved from the rock. And that's where you go and do all the dolphin and whale spotting.
Right.
It's incredible for different types of dolphins.
This is super.
Relaxing day at sea before you then get to Lisbon. And Lisbon's great. You know, some of the best views of Lisbon are right as you come in on the Tagus River and you sail past the 15th century Bellum Tower, the monument to discoverers. And it's a city, I always say, of hills, of bright yellow trams and of custard tarts. It is a very hilly city, so do use the trams. You know, walking around is tough. You know, even for someone like myself, who's quite fit.
It's to walk off the custard tarts.
It's to walk. That's the one. That is a very good point.
That's exactly why they do it.
You do need to walk off tarts because they go. You know, the thing, of course, again, is then that the ancient tiny cars that take you up and down are just an experience in themselves. This is the St. Geronimus Monastery where Vasco da Gama is buried, and it's really incredible. Well worth popping out to there. That would be tram 15, which takes you along the waterfront out to the Bellum Tower and the monument to discoverers. I would recommend that. Tram 28 is my absolute favourite though. It picks you up at St George's Castle, which is the best view in the whole of Lisbon.
Right.
It gives you great views in the old quarter, the ancient quarter, the Arab quarter, and then you can head down the Baxia up the Barrio Alto. And again, it's haunting, it's magical, twisting cobbled streets with this kind of clattering tram coming down, the smell of baking bread in your nostrils, the echo of fado kind of, you know, in the background, and kind of women hanging out these, you know, wonderful kind of pure white washing, which looks like it's never been dirty. It's incredible. And you've got the wonderful elevator to Carmo, which is near Rosario Square, which again is a great place to go and have a cheeky glass of port. Good for views. So it's a great place, Lisbon. You know, you can go out to where the expo was and see some of the more modern stuff in the aquarium, and again go to the beaches and do golfing and everything like that. But the city's got so much else. I would just ride around on the trams and see some of the wonderful architectural marvels the city holds.
Definitely. Then you've got 2 relaxing days at sea and you're back to Southampton. So this is a no-fly cruise, which is fabulous. Great cruise for packing because you can take as much as you like. But let's have a little look at the ship itself, because again, a really lovely ship.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and again, loads of different dining options on board. I think there's in total something like 10 different bars that you can go and enjoy, which is incredible, and 9 restaurants. And one of those restaurants is Sindhu, which is by Atul Culture, who's a Michelin-starred chef.
Oh, right.
There's beautiful food in there, including the 24-hour lamb radang, which is just gorgeous.
Oh, we eat ourselves round the world. Let's have a little look at what's included with this. Again, you've got some really nice dates, April, June and August next year. So something you can really plan for and just put a deposit on today. It is 12 nights, which is fabulous on board the P&O Azura, and of course you can add on that 1 night stay in Southampton, which I really would say to do for parking and the transfer. That is unbelievable.
You pay that for parking anyway, and then you get your transfer, and your holiday starts a day early.
That's it. I love that.
And you wake up to the ship, you know, no stress.
I would always do that every time I can, even if I'm flying from an airport, stay somewhere the night before. And then of course have a look at the prices, because you have got some really great deals, and of course we are talking deposit only, and you can of course book everything, book the excursions too, because they're all there for you, and again really fabulous prices.
Yeah, the Mount Teat Essential Tour is a really good tour. I've done that one and it's a stunner.